In UK's Bristol, a 92-year-old man has been found guilty of rape and murder. But the crime was not committed in recent times, and this is no ordinary story. It is believed to be UK's oldest cold case which has finally been solved. Let's go back to 58 years ago when the crime was actually committed. June 28, 1967. The crime scene is in eastern Bristol. Louisa Dunn has been found dead on her living room floor by a neighbour. Postmortem reveals the cause of her death as strangulation and asphyxiation. A swab tested positive for semen, which then confirmed that she has also been raped. Police subsequently go on a manhunt. They collect 19,000 prints from men and boys at the time. Officials conduct a thorough search. They knock on doors of 8,000 houses and record over 2,000 statements. For 1 year, investigators continued their search and scanned every inch within a 1.5-mile radius of the victim's home. Police have very little forensic evidence. All they have is a partial left palm print on the frame of an upstairs window. But the killer is not found. At the time of the crime, Ryland Headley, then in his 30s, is living in Montpellier, just outside the 1.5-mile radius that is under police scrutiny. The case goes cold. 10 years later, in the late 1970s, another manhunt begins. Now this time, the case is of 2 elderly women being raped at night in their homes. Police fingerprint 5,000 men within just 1 month. And this time, Ryland Headley is caught. He pleads guilty to the rapes. Headley's modus operandi reveals that he targets homes of elderly and middle-aged women. But till now, he is not linked to the murder case back from 1967. Lack of a national digital database back then makes it impossible for investigators to connect the dots. It is only in 2023 that a cold case review brings the murder back under spotlight. The New Age investigators find all the evidence and statements very well maintained. But one key piece of evidence catches a forensic expert's eye. It is the skirt which Louisa Dunn was wearing when she was killed. Forensic scientist Andrew Parry studied the past investigation and crime scene photographs. He then identified a piece of the skirt that might still have traces of the killer's semen on it. And what do you know? He finds a match. The killer, as per the database, is still alive. You see, even half a century later, and with all the available technology, timing in this case is still of essence. Ryland Headley's DNA sample was registered in the database in 2012, after he had been questioned in an alleged assault case. All this time, he avoided giving a palm print by telling officers that he in fact had arthritis. Otherwise, the partial print found at the crime scene in 1967 would have been a clear match. After all the investigation, court has now convicted the 92-year-old killer. But investigators now wonder if Headley had more victims. Could other cold cases of the UK be connected to him? For whosoever remains in Louisa's family like her granddaughter, this is closure. For investigators and crime enthusiasts, it is a reminder to let no case remain unsolved, because somewhere, on some day, an evidence or statement may just trigger a breakthrough.